This video is sponsored by Skillshare. I'm back to rate your reptile enclosures, your rooms, your reptiles themselves, whatever you post on Instagram with hashtag GoHerping review. Starting with this absolute abomination of an enclosure. You know, I really can't tell if some of you are memeing at this point, but this is a real account with multiple pictures of the same bearded dragons. And you know, this series hits a little bit different ever since many of you have left comments admitting that you just have a humiliation kink, and now I'm really uncomfortable. But and we're doing episode 11. I think this is 11. Anyway, we got an Exoterra, an 18 by 18 by 24 inch Exoterra with, I guess, 2 bearded dragons. The substrate looks like vermiculite to me. I don't know what that is. I mean, this person went the extra step to add the nice plastic decor. They put the little thing on the back. They even gave the beardy a little log to bask on, but he has nothing to bask under or nowhere else to go. He's just chilling. And then apparently there's 2 of them. I can't spot the second one in this enclosure though. Where is he under? I gotta get up real close. I don't know. Let me know. Am I overlooking another bearded dragon? Well, I don't know. We're starting off strong, okay, with 1 star. So if you are in this episode, well, it's gonna be sad if you can't reach the standards we have just set. Look, it's a little better. It's a corn snake enclosure. It's fine. It's nothing crazy special. In fact, I think it's actually a neat little setup if it wasn't so small, because, I mean, come on, that's like I don't even think the corn snake can stretch out all the way. I mean, sure, yeah, certain snakes aren't all that active or blah, 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 whatever. I think if it was a little bigger, you'd be good. Of course, it could be a financial restraint. For example, I was gonna try and defend the first guy because I'm just feeling kind of bad. I'm not actually feeling bad, but I kind of just want to keep looking at this enclosure because I'm trying to figure out what is going on. I was gonna say this is like oh, maybe he couldn't afford a bigger enclosure. Literally just a tub from Home Depot with some lamps on top would be like 1/10 of the cost of an Exoterra. Okay, they had a Cresty. Why do they have vermiculite? I was gonna say they were gonna breed crested geckos, but they died and they were like, I give up, I'm getting a beardy instead. I don't know. Let's just call it like it is though. This one's not living to adulthood. We both know that. Anyway, corn snake, you know what? I'm giving it a 3.5. I was gonna give it 3, but it's not this, so 3.5, only because I think it's too small. Hey, oh, that's a lot of text. I always forget to actually read the captions. Do I read it? No, I'm gonna skim it. This is my very first makeshift. This is the very makeshift parentheses. Really, parentheses are not fair. I hate parentheses. This is the parentheses open. Oh my God. I'm actually trying to read, okay? This is the open parenthesis, very makeshift close parenthesis tank for my very first ever reptile. The word very was not there. I'm not reading the captions. Do you know why I'm not reading the captions? This is why I'm not reading the captions. So they called it makeshift, but like, cause they're a cheapskate, but it doesn't look very cheap. I don't mean this like what I'm about to say, I don't mean it in a bad way, but this doesn't, yes, it's makeshift. No, it doesn't seem cheap. Like, if you wanted a cheap crested gecko enclosure, you just buy a big tub, drill some holes in it, put a little bit of screen, and then get a spray bottle for like 20 bucks. I think this is cool though. This is how, I haven't had many crested geckos over the years, but as cresties would come in and out, yeah, we just had all these 20s because we mostly got like ball pythons and, you know, like juvenile ball pythons and corn snakes, and we're like, oh, let's just turn it on its side. And then we taped the front, and it was just perpetually there. Whenever we got a cresty, just switch out the cresty. And I think it works out perfectly fine. I think it looks pretty good too. But I mean, you've even got the fogger thing, the mister thing. It's pretty decked out. I think it looks pretty good. The plastic to keep in humidity. I mean, is it pretty to look at? It's all right. It's like a 2 in the looks, but probably like a 4 in the effectiveness. So 3 stars. And before we continue on, I recently talked about in a video that I want to step away from some projects I'm working on so that I get a chance to try some new ones and explore some new interests. So I'm happy to say that Skillshare is the sponsor of this video. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes. Whether you're looking to be self-employed, start a business, or just explore and develop some new skills, this is a great way to invest into your personal growth. While many Skillshare classes are for beginners, I've been editing with Premiere Pro for over 5 years now, but I recently took this class on advanced video editing in Premiere, and I still picked up lessons and tips that have already made me more productive, including multi-camera editing, screen, and some hotkeys that were kind of hidden and I didn't know about. I'm guessing most of you don't actually edit video, but you'll immediately find classes that pique your interest, whether it's on animation and drawing, business and marketing, or even just lifestyle and productivity to, improve your life. Why not? It's distraction free because it's got no ads. And the first 1,000 of you to use the link in the description and my code, GoHerping, you can get a free trial with a 1-month premium membership. And if you enjoy the trial, you can go ahead and get a membership and continue on your learning little way. Thanks again to Skillshare for sponsoring this video, and I need to hand out some more stars. My partially bioactive leopard gecko enclosure. My partially bioactive, isn't bioactive kind of binary? It's either bioactive or it's not. I see some people complain that the word bioactive is overused. Like, what is the definition of bioactive? Bioactive, having an effect on a living organism. What? That's what it means? Whenever someone asks me, I was just like, oh, it has a cleaner crew. Isopods, springtails. You're stuffed to eat your junk and then poop out the junk and make dirt. Like, that's what bioactive is. I don't know what bioactive is. Having a crisis, let's move on. Got a video, I don't know if I clicked in the video. What is this? I'm guessing a corn snake. Got a real plant and some fake plants, I guess. It's a ball python. That was close. What is ball python's obsessions with licking leaves? They like get in a trance and just lick the leaves. You know what? Some enclosures just don't have anything to say about. It's 3.5 though. Our leopard gecko named Finn. We got him from PetSmart after my brother got arrested in the... Got interested. What? I was about to say, sorry, your brother's arrested, but he's not arrested. He just got a leopard gecko and put it in this really kind of weird enclosure. If you showed me these pictures, which I guess you did, that's literally what the series is you showing me pictures. So since you showed me the pictures, I did not guess that this was a leopard gecko. You've got what looks like a UVB, I don't know what that thing is, a red little lamp on some cork. You got some mold, some cocoa fiber, a little like it's a cool looking enclosure, but a leopard gecko. Cool. All right, do your thing. It's 2.9. I don't know. Why is there no context for this image? It just says hashtag GoHerping review. And you're just ominously squishing your bearded dragon. Can he breathe? He looks like he's kind of going in and out of consciousness with some bright purple nails larger than his head. In front of an enclosure with, I'm guessing, the cheapest soil you found at Home Depot. It's got all of the fertilizers in it. I'm pretty sure those are poisonous if ingested. I could be wrong though. You know, okay, 2 stars. Bioactive enclosure is finished. And oh god, that's the word bioactive, which now I don't know what that means. But let's check it out anyway. Wait, what was in it? Oh, a toad. You can look at the toad. Do you see the toad? Will the toad be enough to give it 5 stars? You know what? Pretty much any toad enclosure is going to default 5 unless there's something horribly wrong, like the toad is like dead. That would probably be like 4 stars instead. Got some dirt. Got some plants. Got a toad. 2 toads. Toads, not only are they stackable, but they can also be cohabitable. Not all the time, but oftentimes. Just make sure they're, it's probably same species, similar size. They will probably try to eat each other, so try to make it not possible. Try to make sure each toad is big enough to not be eaten on their own. It's like, you know how you take a dollar bill to a bank, cut the dollar bill in half, and you can't use it. You have to have a half that's bigger than the other half. You have to have a bill that's bigger than half. So this relates to the toads because when you have 2 toads, you want to make sure that I completely forgot what I was trying to tell you. To use the dollar, you need it to be more than 50% of the dollar. So if you have 2 toads and one is more than 50% the size of the other, then that's not what you want. What you want them to be. 5 stars. I truly thought I had a point there. Color spectrum ball python enclosures. This is actually unique. Sometimes I say unique and I just don't know what else to say. I think this one's actually pretty unique. If you zoomed in on just one enclosure, it's like, all right, cool. But ball python enclosure. It's pretty. It's got flowers. It's whatever. But you actually, you have blue, purple, yellow, green, pink. I thought it was gonna be the rainbow colors, but either way, actually I like this. I'm guessing you've got, I'm gonna guess heat tape. And wait, how's each one lit? This is so lit. You have every enclosure with its own lighting, but I don't understand how. I don't know. I'm impressed. 5 stars. Oh wait, is this the same person? I took a little peek at this video already. Okay, are you ready for this? This is a Burmese Python. Look at this. Look at this enclosure. We've seen waterfalls in enclosures. We've seen the little other water. We've seen lots of types of waterfalls. This one has its own, like, orchid garden. I don't know what to call it, but it's like so peaceful. Like I want this to be my backyard. You even got, that looks like hand painted. Whether it is or isn't, it looks really good. I mean, come on, look at this. It's cool. Okay. Now, when it comes to a Burmese setup, I'm kind of confused actually. Is there anywhere for him to like kind of cover himself and hide? I don't know. You know what? Doesn't matter, because that is the most epicest water dish we've ever seen for a reptile, which is 5 stars pending the husbandry, because I'm actually kind of confused. But it looks like a very healthy Burmese python, which you do not see every day. What is this? Wait, this is the same person again. You were just taking over this entire episode. What happened? We went from like peaceful, tranquil, maybe a little Buddhist, just chilling, and now we just have Satanic. Variety. Okay, look, like some people just have the same shelf with all the same stuff. You've got variety on your side for sure, with a wolf body, I think, on top. Okay, I guess it kind of seeped over a little because you got the skull in there, you got a skull here. How did the same person create these 2 enclosures? And how big is your house? Where is all of this stuff? Because look, there's another one. I pointed as if you can see my hand. Because look, there's another one right there. This is cool. All right, you got some stuff going on. So I'm gonna give it 5. Wait, you got 2 5 stars now. You got 10 stars total. So I'm gonna give this one 4 because it kind of weirds me out, but I think it's pretty cool. So you got 14 stars today. My box turtle enclosure. I feed her dusted bananas and apples. I also give her worms. Any suggestions for her diet? I don't think that is a diet. That's like giving your kid like ice cream, cookies, and the occasional chicken nugget. I don't need to give you suggestions. You can just Google box turtle diet. Also, you've got the thing going on that everyone seems to do. Heat on one side, UVB on the other, because guess what? They need heating and they need UVB, but they gotta pick. What do they want today? Heat or UVB? They don't get both, but guess what? Just go scoot over to the left. They got both. What do you know? That sound hurted my ears. That sound hurted my ears. 2 stars, yeah. Why am I not giving it 1 star? Well, you asked for suggestions. How about that? When you could have just Googled it. I don't know. I'm in a good mood, okay? We got this cool stuff. 2, yeah, it's 2. Joey, the leopard gecko. Okay, alright. Joey's looking good. This looks like a gecko I sold. I hope it isn't though, because I don't think I would have said yes to this enclosure. But let's check it out, okay? We've got like specially molded lamps. It looks kind of cool. It looks like a little Aztec restaurant, I guess. I mean, it's a paper towel. You got some fake plants. I like the background. I like the hide. What's up with the bulbs? I got questions. I'm gonna give it 3 till I get answers. What's my questions? I don't know. I kind of question what I'm questioning. Johnny said, can you change the substrate, please? I was gonna say, you know what, paper towel is boring, but at least paper towel, can't really go wrong with it. So I think the substrate's fine, just kind of boring. Marvy's fresh new setup. Looking pretty fresh with its bearded dragon. I really like this actually. UVB tube. Got the heating. You got the nice little... I like this. Everything about it, it looks pretty neat. Harvey looks kind of unhappy. Not in a bad, he just looks kind of annoyed. I think this is great enclosure. You got the tile. I don't like the ugly, weird background thing. I would rip that off, but maybe you have something on your wall that you want to cover up. So I think it's like 4 stars because it's cool. It's got a lot of space, and I think he's got everything that a birdie would look for. And on the flip side, I actually really like this background. I don't think a lot of people would like it, and also it looks like fake plants, which to a bearded dragon is gonna look like real plants. Now, obviously, it looks like it's been fine, but every time I put fake plants with like the first 5 beardies I got in, because I wanted to give it some enrichment. I wanted to look a little pretty, not be too boring with just like paper towel and water bowl and a hide and nothing else. Because these were beardies that were just here for a few weeks or a month or so. But every time I put the fake plants in, they would eat them. So it would be immediately just start chomping. I'd give them food. I wasn't starving them, believe it or not. Something about that nice plastic just really caught their attention. So I could never do fake plants with beardies, and I just gave up after that. But looks like yours is working out well. I think this is cool. If I had to pick a beardie setup, I would pick this one, but I think this is 4 stars as well. A different 4 stars. I can't figure out anything that's happening in this enclosure. I can't even figure out what's happening in this picture. I see a half log hide and I see a lamp. What? Yeah. What? And I just see text. What is going on here? That's literally what I was going to ask. What is going on here? What is that? Is that a plushie? What's that? BP. Is it a ball python? Sorry about the glare. This isn't a glare. This is just a completely unintelligible image. I can't take a new picture and post it. Now I'm waiting. Stars pending. Oh, we got another one. Wait, you literally were listening. It's just this. Okay, so it's a bearded dragon. Oh, it's a different setup. I can't see anything. I just see a bearded dragon. Alright. How it started versus how it's going. Oh god. It's a squawktopus. Yep, there he is. This is a different one, I'm pretty sure, than the last octopus. Is it a squid or an octopus? I don't know. All I know is it's got 9 brains. None of them are in the right place. And I mean no likey. But, oh, I like this. Rio's enclosure. Very, what is that? What kind of gecko is that? It looks like kind of like a day gecko, but not. Its face has a different shape. Whoa, what is that word? Lygodactylus williamsi. Day gecko. It is a day gecko. I was right. Well, I have a feeling when I click this hashtag, it's going to be the only post there. 11. And I think they're all the same one. Of the Lygodactylus the William Digams day gecko. That's actually really pretty. You know what? Let's be honest. It can be kind of hard to impress me with an actual you just take a lame phone picture of your reptile with your camera and you show me and you're like, look at my cool animal. I'm like, okay. But I actually think this is really cool. I also really like the enclosure. You know what? It's 5 stars because it's quite cool. We got leopard gecko. And we got leopard gecko, but slightly closer up. We got leopard gecko, but slightly closer. Okay, it's all the same picture. I like to think your entire camera roll. It's just different variations of your leopard gecko in the same position. Someone asked, what is the substrate? And they said it is just topsoil. Topsoil from where? The driest part of Texas that you could find? I've never seen topsoil that just looks like little kiln-dried clay balls. And why would you put your leopard gecko on this? It's kind of... The debate of leopard gecko substrate will never end. You've got plenty of options. You've got plenty of people that say plenty of the options suck. Could we come to an agreement that this is a weird leopard gecko substrate? No, we can't. I know we can't. But I'm saying that's a weird leopard gecko substrate. And look, I can't see much of the enclosure. This is like 2 stars from what I can see. But maybe it's... I don't know. I feel like I've given too many low stars in this episode. Some episodes it's like all 4, and then others it's like all 2.1 because it's like just what am I looking at? Okay, not 2 stars, not 1 star, or maybe it's 0 stars. Let's find out. New setup for blue. You named your yellow bearded dragon blue? I've seen blue-tongued skinks named blue. I've seen slightly bluish geckos named blue. I've seen slightly bluish tegus named blue. But blue, the yellow bearded dragon. Cool. All right. Some reptile keepers are colorblind. What can I say? So I think it looks like what they did is they took a bunch of 20-gallon aquariums, cut them all, and re-glued them into a... Oh god, I have to do math. Okay. 20 is 30 by 12 by 12. And then you have another 12. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2... Wait. 1... 42... times 42. Wait, how do you... What? This is 147 square feet? What did I just do? This room isn't even 147 square feet. What? I like it. It's 4.5 stars. To finish, this is this person again, to finish it off with the person that already has 14 stars in this episode. Another enclosure. These are all such cool enclosures, but they all kind of match, but they all kind of don't, and they all look really good. This is a 5-star. It's you're up to you're up to 19 stars in this episode. Really cool variety, actually. I'm impressed. I like what you're posting on the hashtag. Feel free to post some more on Instagram. People ask, how do you do? I don't know how to do it. So you go to Instagram.com or the app, you click post, you pick the image, and then you do the pound sign, hashtag, GoHerping, GoHerping, review, RVIEW, and then you click post. And also, if you tag me at go_herping, I'm not going to see it because too many people tag me and stuff. So use the hashtag, and then I might check it out in a video. And thanks again to Skillshare for sponsoring this video. If you want to check them out, use my link in the description and code GoHerping and grab yourself a 1-month premium trial. And that'll be it for this video. I'm Alex, and thanks for watching.